This show is being recorded from the top of Mount Everest. I just have to get this last peg hammered in and... Uh-oh. The peg broke.
No autopsies were performed during the making of this podcast. We couldn't find any volunteers. Hello and welcome to Pull Yourself to Pieces,
Wait.
podcast where...
Oh. Never mind.
Ha ha! You thought I forgot, didn't you? See, you can teach an old dog new tricks.
Yeah, sorry. Carry on.
Okay, like I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted. Welcome to Pull Yourself to Pieces, where we will tell you how to rip yourself limb from limb.
Wait. I knew it was too good to be true. How can I trust you?
Obviously, you can't.
Hi, I'm Bill.
And I'm Ray.
And you're listening to Pull Yourself to Pieces, the podcast.
Dead air.
Radio, podcasts, and television all have one thing in common: the dreaded dead air. Dead air is brief moments of silence during a program caused by technical difficulties, inattentive guests who have nothing to say, or live shows that go to black because of footage or conversations that should not be seen or heard. Pull Yourself to Pieces is well aware of this problem, so we have condensed all of our dead air into the following 30 seconds, which we will now present to you in order to get it over with and have a smooth-flowing show. Here we go. Before you ask me, did I turn down the microphones?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I turned down the microphones.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, did you have it when you woke up today?
Yeah. You can't miss it. It's huge.
Oh, really? Well, are you going to leave the house with that thing?
Well, I mean, I have to. I had to get here, and I swear I was self-conscious. I felt everybody was looking at it.
Oh, well, yeah, they would. You know, you probably should have covered it up. Those things stand out.
I thought about it, but sometimes it just makes it worse if you try and cover it up because you never get it right. It's just,
Did it get bigger overnight?
Yeah, it got bigger and it looks angry too.
Oh, well, I got to ask you, did you squeeze it?
Well, yeah.
Oh, man, you didn't see any white stuff, did you?
Well, of course they did. It's only a pimple, Bill. Oh, I think our time's up.
Okay, all right.
This presentation sponsored by...
With more and more states relaxing marijuana laws, smoking pot has become the new hip and trendy thing to do. Would you like to be one of the crowd but are afraid of the side effects of smoking a joint? Introducing faux gras. Scientists using an agricultural cloning process have produced a plant that resembles ganja but with none of the preferred side effects that come with a great high. It smells like pot, looks like pot, and even rolls like pot. Our deluxe package comes complete with 100 rolling papers, 3 roach clips, and a box of matches. Our handy sayings guide will provide you with all the cliches needed to fool your friends. You'll learn, I don't remember, and what day is it, along with who wants Doritos and who wants brownies. Order faux gras today and get hip.
Welcome back to another segment of our remote report with our correspondent Larry out in the field. Larry's out in the field today, right?
Actually, no. It's Larry's in our helicopter.
Where we have a helicopter?
Sure. How do you think I get to work every day? Yeah, traffic's a killer.
What? How do we have money for a helicopter?
Oh, I put it on your charge card. You should pay that
Wait,
thing off when it comes in.
oh, we need to have a talk. Okay, Larry, can you hear us? What are you flying over?
Right now, we are flying over a parade of boats.
Did he say he's flying over a parade of goats?
A parade of goats?
Yeah, that's what it sounded like. He said he's over
I'm
a
not
parade of.
I'm not sure.
That mask that he wears, Ben. It's almost impossible. Yeah,
It's
he's over a
true.
parade.
It
He's
makes
over a
it difficult
parade.
to hear what he's saying. Why
Yeah.
would he be flying over goats? Larry, are you over a farm?
No, I said boats.
Oh, boats.
Boats.
Oh,
Boats.
oh,
Ah,
he's flying over some boats.
He's-
So there must be like a regatta going on, I guess.
I see a guy in trouble. I see a pair of oars and a life preserver.
Did he just say he sees a pair of whores and a wife deserter?
oh my! I'm not sure. Really?
That-
A pair out there?
I don't know. Out on the water?
That's a
What are
really
they-
strange place
they-
to see that.
They must be in a speedboat. Get it?
Larry, how do you know he's a wife deserter?
No, life preserver.
Oh, life preserver. Right.
Oh, life preserver. Yeah,
Yeah.
Billy. Billy, why did you think he said wife deserter?
Hold on, here comes the postcard.
Did he just say here comes a postcard?
a postcard?
Yeah.
We're getting a postcard? That's
I
weird.
don't know.
What?
Who's the postcard from?
Your mother. Jeez, you guys are deaf.
Oh, looks like we lost Larry.
Yeah, and Mom is sending us a postcard.
I guess, along with some cheeses.
Cool.
What in God's name?
It's time for What in God's Name?
Do you think we really should do this? Talk about God and religion?
True, to some people, talking religion is a taboo.
Yes, but sometimes things just need to be said.
Good idea, O Lord.
Of course it's a good idea.
Well, there you have it. We got permission.
God said it's okay. Let's talk about it.
If you insist. Okay, today's wacky religion is known as Iglesia Maradoniana, which is...
Nicely said.
Yeah, that wasn't easy. By the way, the English translation for that is the Church of Maradona, or
Very much more easier to say.
yeah, or the Maradonian Church, which
Okay.
happens to be a religion, by the way, that was created by fans of this Argentinian soccer player named Diego Maradona, who these Argentinians believe is the best soccer player of all time. So, to show their love and affection for this guy, they've created an actual religion around him. And you're seeing this too, right? You're reading what I'm reading.
Yeah, and
You want to add to this?
I just I'm still in shock. I can't believe that they've actually created a religion around a football/soccer player.
Right.
I was going to say I can't imagine what they're going to do when he dies, but apparently it says the late, so he already is dead. I don't
Oh.
want to say thank God, but I mean this is
No.
what happens when when great players of sports die, and you have I got to use this is a great example of the word fanatic taking it to a new level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, for what it's worth, apparently this Maradona guy was born in 1960, and the church was actually founded on October 30th of 1998. So basically 38 years after his birth. And so it took him that long to realize, hey, we gotta start a church here, a religion to honor this guy, because apparently nobody in Spain has ever played soccer this good. I mean, I I used to make furniture for a living, but nobody wanted to start a religion about me and my great furniture manufacturing skills. So I
The
feel kind of
Church of
slighted.
Ray.
The Church of Ray. But anyway, so getting back to this, so these guys were so deep into the dogma here that they actually came up with 10 commandments of the Iglesia
Yeah, I see the
Maradona. Yeah,
commandments. I
you
will
want to
go
go
back
over
and
a
forth. I
couple?
can't believe. Yeah,
Go ahead. What's the first one?
one of the commandments is the ball is never soiled.
You know, if this wasn't a family show, I would go there, but I'm not gonna. So
Right.
not for nothing,
We're
but
hopefully talking about the
how do you
soccer ball.
how do you play soccer and keep the ball clean? I mean, it is played on grass, right? That's on dirt,
Yeah, it's
and
gonna
it
get
does get
dirty.
kicked.
The
Okay, so how
ball
does it?
gets dirty. All
The ball
balls get
gets
dirty,
dirty. So guess what?
and
You
they got to
break
be
it in the
clean.
first commandment right off the bat.
Right.
Okay,
Right.
and so I'll give you number two. The number two is to love football above all else, which means
Wow.
you can't love tennis, you can't love
Nope.
hockey, you can't love you can't love baseball. Nope. If it's not soccer, then thou shalt not have any sports um,
Other than
other than
fine.
thine. All right, what's number three, Will?
What? de-
What's the third one?
declare
Yeah,
unconditional love for Diego and the beauty of
uh,
football.
the beauty
We
of football. Yeah.
yes,
Uh-huh.
there's a lot of
Okay.
beauty in football. It would not
No,
be
it's
the
not.
world's
No,
most
it's
popular sport, you know.
no, it's not. There's no beauty in
I,
football, in soccer. I'm sorry, I don't find it
there's no
beautiful.
crying in baseball, and there's no
Well,
beauty in
there you go. Um, yeah. Number four is you have to defend his shirt, which means
it's going to be in a
his
fight. What is
his no,
what?
I no clue. All I
What
know
does
is
that mean? Defend his shirt.
his number was number 10. Okay,
Oh,
so his number was
okay.
10, I believe.
All right.
Uh, yeah. So always defend the number 10 because it must be sacred because it was on his shirt. Can you imagine if his shirt was, I don't know, 66,
69.
86, 69, 27? I mean, what
Yeah,
are the odds?
13. It would have really sucked if it was 13. And you
Oh yeah. Oh, I like the next one. We're supposed to apparently there are Diego has some miracles
oh,
attributed to his name that we are supposed to spread the
spread
good news about throughout not the world,
not the
the
world. Oh,
universe.
the
So
universe.
the universe.
Right.
Not for nothing, but I wouldn't want that job. That would
We
be tough.
travel wherever we got to go out of
Yeah.
the country, out of the world. We
Out of
have
the
to
world.
spread it there.
Yeah,
So
of his miracles. And now I can only imagine what was a miracle. He scored like 30 goals a
oh
game.
yeah,
What miracle?
right. Exactly.
I mean, what miracle?
Wow.
Yeah, give us number 6, Bill.
Oh, number 6.
Yeah.
Honor the temples where he played and his sacred shirts. Again with the shirts. They must have acquired all his shirts and
Oh,
they've got them all like, kind of like posted,
the Shroud of Turin, kind of like the Shroud of Turin in the
exactly.
Catholic Church.
Exactly.
They have
These are all around this church.
his
Okay.
jersey,
Posted up
sa-
there, framed in like
the
however it
sacred
is.
jersey. Bow
The
down
sac-
to
the
the
sacred
sacred
jer- the
jersey.
sacred jersey.
And I like the word temples where he played. No, I've never seen any temples on a soccer field. It's just grass and dirt
What's the
with
next one here?
with 2 goalposts.
Yeah. Yeah. What is
Don't proclaim Diego as a member of any single team.
Oh, of
What
course.
does that mean?
Oh, he's above all. He's a
Oh,
god among the players. He's the god. He's the
well,
god of football. Oh, there he's the god of football. The
he's the
god
god
of
of football. All
that's
right.
he's the god of football.
Okay. Yeah, you want to take number 8?
What does it say? Preach and spread the principles of the Church of Maradona.
Maradona.
Yeah.
What are the principles?
You got me.
That's pretty vague.
What we've
isn't
been
it?
reading so far. Those
Yeah, okay. I got
those are
you.
the principles.
All right. Oh,
What is
see,
this?
this would work. This would work. The next one, number 9, would work for me.
Oh,
Make
really?
Diego your middle name. Yeah. Ray Diego, and I'd rather not give my last name. But
Right.
yeah, Ray Diego.
Or
That gives me
Smith.
kind of a
Ray
Spanish
Diego
thing.
Smith.
Yeah, Ray Diego
Ray
Smith.
Diego. Ray Diego. I just
Ray
like that
Diego.
just as that. I just like
Yeah,
Ray Diego.
that's
Just
pretty
one
cool.
word. You don't have any last name. You just Ray
No,
Diego. You're gonna be Ray
Ray
Diego,
Diego.
and I will be
All right.
Wilhelm Diego. Will
Yeah,
Diego.
and
Will
you can do
Diego.
number 10, right? You
What is
can
it?
do number
Name
10.
my first son Diego. Even after he's
Yeah,
born, I'm gonna
even
have.
after he's born.
I'm sorry.
In
You're
fact,
gonna have to
go in
change
his
your
room.
name.
Go in his room right now and tell him
Sorry,
that you're
Jonathan.
changing
You're
his
now
name.
named Diego. I'm like,
There you
really,
go.
Dad?
And
It's incredible to me that people. Well, you
what?
know what? Look, it's modern day hero worship to the point
Yes.
where it's such worship that these people are gods.
Yeah.
It's actually incredible that we never heard of happening with other players from other sports that passed away. Maybe there's a church of Babe Ruth. I don't know. Or Hank Aaronists,
Hank Aaron is
DiMaggioism. I don't know.
DiMaggioism.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
Wait,
Right?
maybe it's too early. Maybe that'll come in the next
Right.
generation. I don't know.
Right.
But yeah, this is great stuff, isn't this? This makes you just realize if you've it makes you realize how
That I'm not
sane
as crazy as I thought I was. That's what
exactly
it makes me realize.
it makes us realize how sane we actually are.
Whew, thank God.
No pun intended.
True or false?
Okay, welcome for another edition of True or False, a game show here where I give Ray 5 facts and he determines whether or not they're true or false, and he does the same for me. And then we see who did the best out of 5, and the winner gets. What does the winner get this week?
I want a gallon of private selection Denali moose tracks.
What is that?
That's ice cream.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Whew. I didn't know what the
Yeah,
heck.
you'll have
I'm like, I
you'll
think I
have
had
to
to
go
go
to
out
you'll
and
have to
I
find
had to go and follow some kind of moose out in the
no
snow
well
and pick up
only
his
if you want
droppings
to,
or something.
but no
Whew.
it's and you'll have to find a Kroger though to do
Moose
this
tracks
because
sounds too much like moose droppings to me. It's
Look,
probably chocolate looking.
don't ruin it for me, okay?
I'm
It's my ice
sorry.
cream. It's my
Well,
favorite.
don't look
Now
at the ice
I'm
cream.
not
You
going to be able.
don't look at ice
How
cream
am I
when you
going
eat
to
it.
how am I going to be able to eat it now? You've ruined it for me. I hope you're
Okay.
happy. You want to go first? We'll flip a coin. Tails I win, heads you lose.
No, I don't like that.
Oh, okay. All right, then heads I win, tails you lose.
Okay, that's better.
Okay. All right, I'm going to flip.
Alright.
You ready?
Okay.
Oh, it's heads. I go first.
Okay. All right.
All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right,
Here we go.
Here are my 5.
I'm
All right, pay attention.
loosening up my brain.
That's what I'm afraid of. Okay, here we go. In 1789,
God.
President John Adams formalized the holiday of Thanksgiving on December 26th, and he proclaimed it a national day of Thanksgiving.
Oh boy. No clue. You know what? It sounds like it's wrong. Because first of all, you would think that Thanksgiving would have been proclaimed much earlier, or more like the Pilgrims' time. But at the same time, why would it be that year? So, I'm going to say true.
Well, it's all true except it wasn't President John Adams. It was our first president, President Washington.
So close.
George Washington. Yes, Washington proclaimed it a national day of Thanksgiving in 1789. So,
All right.
all right, one for me,
one
none for
wrong.
you.
Yeah.
All right, here comes the second one.
Okay.
All right. On his debut album, For You, released when he was 20, Prince played every single instrument in the song, 26 in all.
True.
Actually, it was 27.
Oh,
played. Hey, you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah,
you got to do what you got to do to win. It was actually 27.
Yeah, okay.
I didn't know there were 27 instruments. For Christ's sake, I mean, what was he playing? A kazoo and washboard and 27
Skin flute.
instruments. Yeah, skin. Stop that now. This is a family show. All right, here's the third one. You ready?
Which family? Yeah.
All right. Okay. Legendary country singer. Oh
Sinker?
my goodness.
He's a
It's been
sinker.
a long day. Legendary country singer Dolly Parton's 40 double D breasts are insured for $600,000.
False.
That one's true.
Damn it. Really?
Yeah,
I thought
that one's
it
true.
was going to be like they were 48-inch or something.
No,
40.
it's all true. They're 40 double Ds and they're insured for $600,000.
Sure, I believe it. Yeah, I just
Yeah.
thought you were trying to get me on like, where they were 41.
Well,
triple
hey,
Ds
again,
or something.
Again,
That
you got to
close.
do what you have to do. Okay, here we go. Number 4.
Yeah, whatever.
An X-ray of all of the bones of Evel Knievel show that he indeed broke 433 bones and is listed in the world's in the Guinness World of the Guinness World. Yeah. All right. Take 2.
Yeah.
And he's listed in the Guinness Book of World Records for the most broken bones in a lifetime. I'll give you a hint. It's true.
That would suck if you did that on purpose. And I go, it's true. And you go, no, it was false. It was 433 bones. Okay, fine. True.
Yay, it's true. All right.
I was
Very
going to
good.
say true.
Yeah. All right. All right. Here's one you may or may not know. All right. All right. Here's the last one.
Thank God.
Me, your dopey partner here, started my first business at 20 years old.
20. 20. That is very possible.
No, I don't think so. I don't
20
think
years
so.
old. I'm going to
I
say
don't
true.
think so. Oh, I'm trying to tell you I didn't think so. You weren't listening.
Was it true or not?
No, I was 19 actually.
Oh,
So you were off by a year.
Mm.
All right, so I think you got 1 out of 4 here.
Yeah, they were really easy.
God, no, they were tough, and I'm sure
Yeah, I
mine are
know.
going to be
Yeah.
just
Well,
as
when
tough.
you alter them very slightly, now I know for next time we do this show, you're in big trouble. Big trouble. I was going to try and give you a little of them, but here we go. All right, so I got 1
Okay,
out of
I'm ready.
4. Oh boy.
All right, here we go.
I hope
I'm
you
ready.
get all these wrong. All right. Okay, question number 1.
Yeah.
Goldfish only have a memory of 3 seconds. True or false?
True.
Wrong. You are wrong. Goldfish do not have a memory of only 3 seconds. They actually have a memory that can last for several months.
No kidding.
Yeah. Who knew?
That's pretty amazing.
I know. And also gives me 1.
Okay.
All right. So,
Yeah.
question number 2.
Yeah.
True or false? An octopus has 5 hearts.
That's a flush in poker.
That's good.
I'm on a roll here, so I'm going to say true.
No, it is false.
I don't care. I just like the fact it's got a flush, which beats a straight.
What is interesting is that an octopus does have more than 1 heart. He actually has 3 hearts. 1 heart that circulates the blood, and the other 2 that pump the blood through his 2 gills that he has. So he has 3 hearts. So
Wow.
anyway, yeah,
Okay.
it's interesting. Right?
Three of a kind. Okay.
All right. Question number 3.
Yeah.
The most abundant gas, and not your own, Ray, in the Earth's atmosphere is
Gas.
oxygen. True or false?
False.
Yes, you are right. It is false. Very good.
It's hydrogen.
Yes. No, it's not hydrogen.
It's not hydrogen.
No, do you know what it is? Oxygen is
Helium?
the second. What?
Helium?
No.
Helium?
No. You said
gas.
quite a few, and it's funny you didn't get this one. I don't
Carbon,
know. I
carbon
don't know
monoxide.
no, I don't know on the periodic table.
I give up.
It might be an N, maybe.
Nitrogen.
Yeah, nitrogen.
Oh.
Nitrogen is the most abundant gas in the atmosphere.
Well, chalk another one up for this idiot.
You
Okay,
got
what's the
one.
next one?
You have 1 out of 3 so far. All right.
Yeah.
Here we go. Oh boy. All right. Question number 4. True or false? Gravity is the force that allows compasses to work.
False.
Yes, you're right. Damn it, you're already beating me. Do you know what is the force that allows compasses to work?
Yeah, the pull of the well, actually it's the magnetism of the poles.
Yes. Magnetic force. Very good.
Yeah.
Very good. You know
And
the
and
actual
and
answer to
and
that.
that,
Very
and
good.
what I mean by poles are not people who live in Poland, just in case anybody was
Right,
confused.
or like actual physical poles that is, we have like a big.
Yeah.
I
Like what my
always wondered
girlfriend
that.
used.
Like, I always really thought when I was a kid that if I
Yeah.
went to the North or South Pole, there'd be a big,
Yeah.
huge pole there.
Like a barber pole?
What?
Like a barber pole, with the red and blue stripe.
I hadn't thought of it looking like that. I just pictured like this
Yeah.
big giant flagpole without a flag.
Yeah.
Or that actually be kind of great if it just said little flag that's weighed really high and it was like North Pole.
Well, maybe there really is. Maybe there really is a big pole there with a flag on it. Nobody really knows, do they?
Okay. There
Okay.
might be. Yeah, we're 2 idiots. What do we know? There might really be a pole there. Okay.
Exactly.
And question number 5 is true or false? Air pressure is measured with a barometer. Did I lose you?
I'm here.
Okay.
I'm thinking.
I mean, you're already beating me 2-1, so whatever.
I'm going to say true.
Yes, you're right. It's true. Barometer does measure atmospheric changes, air pressure. So you got 3 because mine weren't as hard as yours. Questions I'm talking about. So 3-1. So you won this week, and
Sorry.
I'll have to.
You'll win the next one.
Get you your moose tracks, your
Yeah.
moose droppings.
Yeah, Denali Ultimate Moose Tracks. Ultimate Fudge Moose Tracks. I'm sorry. It's like
fudge. Yeah. See,
Yeah.
fudge,
What?
moose. This doesn't sound good. All right. Not something I feel like I want to eat, but
That's right.
knock
You're
yourself
just
out.
You're just a plain old vanilla guy, aren't you?
Vanilla's safe. If anything is dark and vanilla, I'm
Yeah.
taking it out.
Gotcha.
Thank you. Please wait for assistance.
Conspiracy theories.
Today on Conspiracy Theories, we're going to talk about the flat earthers. These are people who think, for unknown reasons, that the earth is flat, where it has been proven over and over again that the earth is indeed round. So, apparently, some very well known people have fallen under the spell of this illusion that the earth is flat. You want to name some names over there, my partner?
Sure, they're well known, but not anyone that I know of. NBA star Kyrie Irving is one of them, as so is.
Okay, which I find interesting because the guy dribbles a basketball which is round for a living, but yet he thinks the earth is flat. Okay, there's irony there. Continue.
Also,
Yeah,
Tyler Tequila. Also,
Tyler Tequila.
believes-
Oh, right. The person who's famous for being famous. All right, she thinks the earth is flat.
Yes, her along. Yes.
I'm not surprised. I'm sure she thinks that when she comes to a road that says no outlet, that means there's nowhere for her to plug in her hairdryer. Go, continue.
Right, exactly.
ahead.
Not many famous people. I'm seeing apparently B.O.B. is
Bob?
the rapper. Yeah, B.O.B.
The rapper Bob.
The
Okay.
rapper Bob. Right.
Yeah, his name is so complex he has to spell it. Okay, so Bob, again, which is something that would, if it was in the water, it would move up and down, almost like a sphere would. Okay, so I find that interesting.
That's pretty.
Yeah.
Pretty funny. Yeah.
It's like that joke. What do you call a guy? What do you call a guy with no arms or legs? Bob. Right? Okay.
Here's an odd little fact of apparently the flat earthers think Thomas Dolby has a little something to do with flat Earth, but
Thomas
only
Dolby.
because, yeah, no,
Wait, the
irony of
guy who wrote "You Blinded Me with Science." That guy.
that. Right.
Oh, there's
It's
more
because he
irony
had an
here.
album called Flat Earth that
An
is
album which is round.
inspirational. Yeah.
Okay, well here you go. Okay, so it's a black vinyl disc that's round and flat. So yeah, I can see how that would
Right.
be the inspiration for
Oh, there was
somebody to say, "Hey,
subliminal meaning
Thomas."
there.
Yeah, I
Right.
get it. Okay, okay. Again, these people have the intelligence of a flea. All right, who else?
That's all I got in terms of famous people.
That's all
Look,
you got? You sure you don't
there's
have one more?
look,
Don't-
for there to be 6 million just in the United States, that's a
6
lot of
million
people.
what? 6 million what?
people that follow
6 million people that follow this flat Earth
At least
dogma.
that's just in the U.S. alone.
Okay,
It's
so
gaining
we have
momentum. It's getting larger. This group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have 6 million people out there who can barely tie their shoelaces. Okay, and they're interacting with society, and they think that the Earth is flat. Okay, all right, that's good to know.
Well, it gets even worse. Not just flat.
Worse?
They think that there's a dome over the Earth. Okay,
Oh.
and that the stars are a light show. And you ask them who built the dome, it's like otherworldly. So they don't believe in other worlds, but they think something otherworldly built the dome.
Aha. Yeah. Well, again, you need some kind of logic to explain away everything that you're saying. So I envision this Earth to look like what you get when you call for room service in a really swanky hotel. The guy rolls in with a cart, and there's a round stainless steel tray with a dome on top of it, keeping your eggs Benedict warm. And you lift it up, and there's the eggs. Interesting. Okay, so people think that that's the Earth, and instead of eggs, it's us. It's humans and buildings and animals and stuff. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, these people should be tattooed so we could pick them out of a crowd and just stay away from them.
I
They're
don't understand
dangerous.
how they could possibly believe that the Earth could be flat. In today's technology, you're going to tell me that would assume then if the Earth is just one flat plane and there's light from the sun shining on it, there would be daylight over the entire plane at the same time. So when the sun sets, we're seeing the sunset somewhere. The sun would just all of a sudden get to the edge of the Earth, and then it would drop, and it would go instant darkness. And then if you were to call anybody that you knew in any other place, at least an hour or a couple of hours away,
and say,
is
is
it
the light
dark
out?
by you? Right.
Yeah. And they'd be
I
like,
guess they
no.
never call anybody. They don't.
No.
Nope.
And I guess nobody's ever in a plane either. Nobody's ever been in a plane to
I
look
guess
down.
not. They must be afraid to fly. I don't know.
Yeah. Because they're afraid they're going to bump into the side of the dome. There you go. So flat earthers don't fly.
Yes, this is the Truman Show. This is the Truman Show. Okay.
Yeah, in real life.
You got this. We're all in these land masses surrounded by water. At the very end is a frozen wasteland that you can't get through. That apparently is policed by NASA, by the way. So we can't get to the outer edge. Yes.
Yeah. Wow. So we've got some basketball players and some talk show hosts and some woman who's famous for being famous, and those are the notables. Okay.
Yeah, that's all right. It is.
That was very interesting. And you want to tell me how we can actually prove that the Earth is round quickly?
Oh, sure. There's multiple ways, but one of the simplest way is to take a boat of some sort out to the water, and as the boat gets further and further out in the water, the idea is to probably put some kind of a sail up that we could see the sail. And as the boat gets further and further away from the shore, if we're looking at it, let's say with binoculars or telescopes, we would see that the boat would appear to drop, not shrink in size, which would mean that it's going towards the curve of the Earth. Every 8 miles, there should be a very slight curve. I'm not giving you the exact scientific measurements of that, but that's how it normally works. And as it gets further and further away, the boat sail will get lower and lower to the point where we finally see the top of the sail, and then that'll just disappear from the horizon. If the Earth was flat, that would not happen. It's that
Gotcha.
simple.
So that's just
The earth.
using plain old-fashioned logic. Okay.
Yes. Yep.
All righty then.
Yeah.
Well, this was interesting. Thanks for bringing it up.
All right. You got it.
This presentation sponsored by
Our landfills are at peak capacity, and Mother Earth can only take so much, but one man has a plan to equalize the burden. Ken's Diaper Reclamation Service is here to help. Instead of throwing your used diapers in the trash, wrap them up and send them to Ken. His state of the art facility will separate the waste byproducts from the diaper and, using a special process, turns the unwanted poop into bricks that can then be used to build new housing, condos, schools, churches, bridges, dams, or any place conventional building materials are used. The smell dissipates over time and becomes hardly noticeable. Ken says, "Go green by going brown."
Ladies and gentlemen, stupid criminals.
Welcome for another edition of Stupid Criminals. Ray, today, no.
Are you calling me a stupid criminal?
I meant to
Yeah.
say today I have a story about a stupid criminal.
Oh, okay.
And it's not you.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
All right, very good.
It's about a guy from Missouri who got charged for possession of a controlled substance.
Really?
Yes.
Was it beyond his control? Was it beyond his control? Is that it?
Well, yeah, exactly.
So what happened?
Beyond his control. Well, what's interesting is the way that he got caught. He had listed on Facebook Marketplace an ad for catalytic converter.
Catalytic.
Catalytic. Oh,
Yeah.
it's not a catalytic
No.
like the car.
No, that's something completely different.
Really? That's something too?
No, I'm just trying to help you out here.
Oh, I always used to think it was catalytic.
No, it's catalytic.
And if it wasn't on a Cadillac, then it was just a converter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
whatever.
you could have a catalytic on a Cadillac.
Catalytic on a Cadillac?
Yeah.
Okay.
Say that 3 times. Say that 3 times fast.
So anyway, this guy was trying to sell his converter.
Yeah, that's safe. You're safe with that.
And in the picture,
Yeah.
you can clearly see he's got a big bag of meth and a syringe in the background of the picture.
Oh, you're always supposed to check your surroundings before you take a picture,
Right, especially if it's going to go on up for somewhere as an ad or marketplace. You're trying to sell something.
Sure.
Unless he was really trying to sell the bag of meth and he wrote the converter instead.
Yeah. Maybe subconsciously he just likes jail and just figures, hey, this will get me there.
Yeah, maybe.
This will do it. 3 square meals, cable.
The catalytic
Converter?
it's cat, right?
Yeah.
Catalytic.
Yeah, cat, right.
The catalytic converter
Yeah.
looked brand new. It was in a box. I mean, it looked like it was brand new. It didn't look like
Oh,
but
really?
anyway, yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
there wasn't like just like some greasy thing that was just like just sitting there in his living
So
room.
the odds are he didn't crawl into somebody's car in the dead of night and hacksaw it out.
Right? Do they do that?
Yes, they do. That's a thing.
Why?
Because
Why is that a thing?
Because this item is sellable and you can make money by doing it. Please, nobody at home attempt this because you will get caught. These are professionals. Thank you very much.
Catalytic converters is a high-priced item, I guess.
Yes,
It's like the gold of car. It's the
Bingo.
It's the catalytic. It's a catalytic.
Cadillac. It's the Cadillac of vehicles.
It's the Cadillac part of vehicles.
Boy,
There
how
you go.
long are we gonna milk this friggin' joke? All right, move on.
All right. So anyway, obviously, from the picture, the sheriff's office got a tip from someone saying, "Hey, I think this guy's got more than just a catalytic converter for sale."
Yeah.
So they went to his house and did a search, and they found 48 grams of meth, and
48 grams.
and also What?
What is that in pounds? I don't know what that
I
means.
don't know.
I don't know
It's
grams.
a lot.
I made the switch to I never made the switch to the metric system. So tell me in ounces, dude.
I don't know. 48
All right,
grams.
So it's a lot.
It's a lot.
Okay.
And he also had an illegal handgun, and they promptly arrested him.
Did they shoot him with the gun? just for spite?
They probably should have. This guy had other priors. He had been arrested in the past, resisting arrest. What else? Endangering the welfare of a child, possession of a controlled substance. Obviously,
did he have a Richard Pryor? Sorry, bad pun. Go ahead.
And domestic assault.
Oh, okay. So he liked to assault his house cleaner.
Right.
Okay. The woman who cleans his apartment. All right.
Well, he obviously now is in custody, and the sheriff wanted to make everyone aware of the bad news that he will no longer be selling his catalytic converters from behind bars.
That's too bad.
I don't know why they just don't let him sell them anyway. I mean, help him pay for his bail or whatever. This guy was pretty high when he posted the ad. You think?
Yeah, you're not going to make that much money for bail by selling one catalytic converter. So
okay.
He's going to have to get out and steal a dozen, and then maybe he'll. Yeah, but
he had to be high, or else I can't imagine that he was that foolish. But then again, this is stupid.
This
criminals.
is why, Chris. Let's say it together. You ready?
Okay.
This is why it's stupid criminals.
Stupid criminal. Well, we totally messed that up.
You want to try one more time? You ready?
All right.
This is why
it's called.
It's
called.
Stupid. Never mind.
Yeah. It's time once again for Pull Yourself to Pieces Old Time Radio. Add the drama.
So, how'd the garage sale go?
You don't know how much work that is. I got to tell you.
Well, you got a ton of stuff. It must be a lot of work.
Yeah, but you spend all this time bringing all this stuff out, and 20% of it goes, and then you got to pack it all up and bring it all back in, because you look at it and you go, well, this might go.
You don't want to throw it. You don't want to throw it away.
You don't want to throw it away. So it's like revolving clutter. You just can't get rid of it. It's like
junk on wheels, huh?
It's like a relative that doesn't want to leave.
Oh no! Yeah. Anybody interesting show up?
Oh, we get the usual wackos, that come by. Oh my gosh, the same people, same weird people every time. Speaking of relatives, Mom was going to come by, but she got lost again, driving.
Again?
Yeah, I know.
Did she make it to your place?
Well, she pulled over. She found her phone. She called me, and she was like crying, and
she was lost.
Yeah, she was lost. So I had to.
She was lost. I mean,
this is like I had to go get her, and
this is like the third or fourth time, Bill. Yeah,
Yeah.
You think maybe it's time to take the keys away?
Well, no, I don't want to do that.
Really?
No,
you're okay with having to go out on a mom hunt every once in a while? What if she
No, I'm not okay with that, but I can't.
Well, something needs to be done. I can't do anything from where I am.
Yeah, I know that. You got it the easy way, okay? I don't want to take away her freedom. I'm not taking away her freedom.
I hate to say it, but I think it needs to be done. I think her driving privileges need to be squashed.
Well, what if she? That's easy for you to say. We just want to take away her independence. I can't do that. No.
Well, I think it has to be done. I think you got to just swallow it up and yeah.
It's easy for you to say. And you don't live around here. You have your life. You live over there, and look, I'm the one.
You're the one, who decided to be the caretaker. So it falls on you.
Nobody else would do it. Someone had to do it.
Well,
I had to take care of her.
Well, you manned up, Bill. What can I say?
Oh, everything falls on me, right? I'm the guy who's got to do it. I'm the one who's got to take the responsibility. I'm the one. Well, you're living your life and no responsibility, and I got to take care of her, right?
Yeah, go ahead. Give me the guilt trip. Go ahead, go for it.
Oh, I don't have to give you the guilt trip. I know it's there. You're just saying that, acting like it isn't. Brothers. Yeah, sure. Blood is thicker than water crap. Whoever made that crap up, what is that? Come from the Bible? A load of crap. That's a bunch of crap. So, you're going to be coming over for Thanksgiving dinner?
Oh, of course.
Oh, okay,
You want to
good.
bring anything?
Oh, I did. I thought maybe you could bring something you might like with the drink.
How about dessert? This
Oh, yeah. Bring
Hershey
dessert
pie.
this time. Yeah, that's a good
Hershey
idea.
pie is
Okay,
just
sounds good.
awesome.
All right.
Okay.
Sounds good. All right.
Your wife's going to be making turkey and a ham as usual.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
All right.
Well, I'll be there.
Okay, good.
All right.
All right.
Later.
Okay.
Tune in next time for another exciting segment of Pull Yourself to Pieces, Old Time Radio, and the Drama.
What if? Welcome to a new segment that we call What If. It's where we
Why?
ponder. What?
Why?
Well, why not?
Why?
Well, we're going to ponder on a few things that we think, well, what if, this never happened? Or what if this existed? Or what if this was like this?
Is this your idea?
Yes.
Does it come to you in a dream?
Who wants to start, you or me?
Oh, I'll go first.
Okay, here we go.
Aren't you the slightest bit interested how I have any what if questions when you just thought of this? Don't you question question anything?
It's amazing. You're fast.
Isn't it? I have ESP. Okay, so
like,
here's
bing,
my first.
The light went off.
Here's
in your
my
head.
first.
Or something went
All right,
off in
you
your
ready?
head.
Now,
I'm
here's
ready.
my first one.
What if?
Okay.
Your first
What
one.
if subliminal messages have actually been sent to us via our televisions all these years?
Wait, they're not being sent that way?
That's an old wives' tale.
Didn't you ever see that Halloween 3 movie where they put the mask
I've
on?
seen it. I've seen it. But people have been saying for years that this is a thing, that we get subliminal messages. I don't believe it. But what if
really?
what if it's been true?
Most of the
What if
the messages in the commercials, a lot of times it's usually sex related. It's
No, I'm talking about really subliminal messages. Subliminal messages.
What kind of message, Julie? I mean, like it's directly right to you. It's going, Ray.
Yeah.
Stop
What if?
eating.
Oh, I hope. I never got that one. That's one I never got. I wouldn't be in this predicament
Right.
where nothing fits. I could have used that one. Ray, stop eating. Because I'd be sitting there watching TV, going, I think I'll go for a walk instead of eat some
Yours
ice
was,
cream.
Ray, you're hungry again.
Yeah.
And again and again.
See, now I think about this because what if there's been underlying suggestions in all of the copy that we just weren't able to hear it, but it was there. It was just
Well, we
low
weren't
enough.
smart enough.
Well,
Most of us.
either or. So that's my first one. You got one?
No, that is a very good point, and that's actually not really funny.
Who's laughing?
I can't-
You're laughing.
All right. You ready for one of my what ifs?
Can't wait.
Are you sure? Okay.
Can't
All right.
wait.
What if?
Yeah.
All right. Open your mind for this one.
It's open.
What if you could see farts?
You mean like colors?
Yeah, exactly. What if you could see fart? I mean, that would really be horrible, especially in a classroom.
Why would
right?
it be
This
horrible?
cloud behind you, a big green cloud.
No, I think that would be something that we could all really use, because then as you're walking down the street and all of a sudden you see a big yellow cloud, oh, I'm crossing the street because that guy just
It's like
farted.
clears the path.
Yeah,
You're in a busy street in the city, and it's like this
Yeah.
guy's got the whole
That's
street
a-
to himself.
that's a hot dog and mustard fart. That yellow one,
That guy's been eating a lot of vegetables, man. He's
Yeah.
just like clearing a path. Out of my
Yeah,
way,
and-
folks.
Yeah, and dark green farts. He's been eating too much
Well,
asparagus.
different colors depending what you eat. Oh,
Yeah.
I gotcha.
Yeah, so this would be
Yeah.
a big help if I could see
You
farts.
would like this. You would like
Yeah.
this. At least
this
we're
would help.
warned ahead of time when you're on the bus. The bus is horrible because, or in the train.
There's nowhere to go. Yeah,
we're
you're
stuck.
stuck.
That's it. The cloud is filled. The cloud is building, and we've all got to go to another car,
All
or
right.
we got to get off the bus.
All right. Here's my next one.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right. What if eating ice cream actually caused weight loss? We don't know. No one's ever done a study.
They were just assuming.
Think about it.
There's going to be dairy. There's going to be fat content in it.
Yeah, but wouldn't it be great though if for some reason eating ice cream raised your metabolism to a certain rate that it caused your heart to beat harder and faster, thereby burning calories? Wouldn't that be wonderful?
I think what you should do is you should find a way to ride your bike
Yeah.
while eating ice cream. This way, it's
Yeah.
as soon as it's going down, it's getting burnt off. Can you figure out a way to do that? How could
Well,
you
not
can't
not
eat
in the
while
summertime.
you're riding a bike?
Not in, yeah, sure I can, but the problem is not in the summertime.
You've actually eaten while you've ridden a bike?
Let me tell you something.
I'm scared.
I ate a ice cream sundae while driving a 1966 Oldsmobile 442 stick shift through traffic.
Yeah, but you probably could use your stomach to get the steering wheel to turn. But
I'm talking about. I did not use my stomach. Realize you need two hands to eat a sundae with a spoon. Now I'm also driving a car that has a stick shift. So imagine the skill it took to do
this wasn't
that
an
one.
ice cream cone. We're talking about a sundae.
No, it was a sundae. It was in a bowl. Yeah.
Oh, that's scary as hell. I hope
this
you don't
was
do
a
that
time-
anymore these days.
No, I eat a cone.
Right.
What do you think? I'm stupid? All right. You're up.
All right. What if humans had wings? It would change the world.
In what way?
Well, would we think how much we wouldn't have done if we had wings? And we of course, I also mean that we can fly. That would really suck if we had wings. That would be like really horrible if we had wings and we couldn't fly.
And couldn't fly?
They're really getting away all the time too, and especially if there's like those really big wings. You know, like
You mean like on Lucifer on that Netflix show, Lucifer?
Yes,
those really big wings?
Those really big wings, and they did
seemed to
nothing.
pop. That seemed to pop out of his suits without damaging his suit whatsoever.
Right?
Isn't it incredible?
Right. Yeah. If you had wings,
What if we
and they
had
didn't work,
wings?
that would suck. But if we had wings and we could fly, we wouldn't need planes. We wouldn't probably drive. We would just fly everywhere. It'd be just incredible.
Yeah, but you'd be flying alone. So just think, you wouldn't have any backseat drivers. You wouldn't have any kids saying,
this is
"Are we
getting even
there yet?"
better. It's getting even better.
Yeah, no mother-in-law's having you pull over because she has
I'm
to
loving
pee.
it.
None of
I'm
that.
loving it.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. I got one for you, buddy.
Can you imagine
Ready?
flying and having sex? That would be really incredible to see. I guess
Why
birds
did
have to
you-
do that. I wonder if they.
Yeah.
I wonder if they do that. If birds actually have sex while flying, or if they've got to get in the nest, and in the nest is where they basically the same place where the egg is.
I can't answer that.
All right.
Okay, so
You're
what if
next.
cloning? What if cloning has been perfected and there are clones living among us,
There's not.
and we just don't know it?
You know, that's not funny. That probably could be very true, especially in some places where they don't have the same regard morally for, are
A
you
life
okay?
and a soul.
Are you okay with cloning?
Yeah, I'd like 10 of me so I can get so much more done. This way, I could send one of my clones to clean my apartment. and
Well,
say,
you're
"Look,
assuming
it's
that
your-"
these clones are drones. Remember, it's a clone. It's not a drone, right? A drone is going to do exactly what you say. But if you had 10 of you and they had your
lack of a brain.
well, I was going to say your possible stubbornness, then it might be real difficult
Wait a
to
minute.
control.
Is this add the drama or is this what ifs?
10
Who
of
says I'm
you-
stubborn?
10
What?
of you is scary.
10 of
Just
me.
Imagine.
I could just get so much more done. That's all
It's
I'm
true.
asking.
It's true.
Yeah. Okay. So what's your last
10
one?
of your girlfriend would be great because then
I don't have a girl.
one for
I'm
each
currently,
day. Well, you could
I
just,
Yeah, but that's no fun. 10 of the same girl?
Okay.
No, let's make it
Right,
interesting. Give me 10
that's
different
true.
girls.
She changes her hair each time. I don't know.
She puts on a wig?
She
Okay.
puts on a wig, right?
Gotcha.
And
All right,
once
what's
in a
your
while,
last
one
one?
or two of them shaves. All right, so my last one is It's not as fun as these last ones, I think. But I'll throw it out there just to end the segment. What if dogs could talk? No response.
Well, I'm not a pet guy. I don't have a dog, so.
But let's just imagine that
Yeah.
if we could talk to a dog. I mean, I'm trying to think what would be one of the things I'd want to ask him. One of the first
I
things
know what I'd
wanna
like to ask him, but this is the family show, so I'm not going to say it.
What were you gonna You got to give me a little bit of what it was gonna be. What?
I'd be like, what does your butt taste like? That's what I'd say. Hey, buddy, why do you spend so
you
much?
would definitely probably say to him, "You
Yeah.
are really lucky that you can do that."
Yeah,
Because
no.
if you could do that at home,
No.
if you could
No.
get down that far with your head, you'd never leave home.
It's not true.
Wait, what do you
I
mean?
would just I would just want to know why he spends so much time on that thing. It must taste delicious. Why would you bother going
Well,
there?
here's the worst thing. I mean, a
What?
dog
What's
does
worse than that?
and he's licking his tongue, and then he'll go and lick someone's face, and they're like,
Oh,
"Oh, isn't he adorable?"
This is why I have no pet. Get it? It's that simple.
So if your dog could talk, you can imagine what he'd be saying.
Yeah,
Go
no,
on.
let's not get a dog. This way he can't spill all my secrets. Thank you very much.
Gotcha. Right.
All right, are we done?
We're done.
Good. I need some lunch.
Okay. Go get some ice cream.
Yeah, that's it.
This presentation sponsored by
Are you someone who takes pride in a healthy green lawn? Do you water it and nurture it only to have the neighborhood children use it for a playground? Would you like to be able to keep a watchful eye on what's going on outside, but don't have the time? Introducing On Guard. Using your cell phone, simply take a selfie of your most scary or intimidating self and email it to onguard@gimhotmail. In only 2 weeks, a life-size cardboard replica of yourself arrives via delivery service. You can now place yourself in the front window to look out and scare away the neighborhood kids while doing the dishes, watching TV, or writing hateful postcards to your disinherited children. On Guard. Always be there when you can't. So, hey, listen, thanks for joining us this week on Pull Yourself to Pieces.
Please check out our website, pullyourselftopieces.podbean.com, and subscribe to the show in Apple and Google Podcasts, Pandora and Spotify, or via RSS, so you'll never miss a show.
And if you enjoy our show, don't forget to give us a high rating.
And remember to tell a friend about the show, and they'll tell 2 friends, and they'll tell 2 friends, and they'll forget to tell 2 friends, and then they'll tell 2 that they hated it, and then they'll tell 1 friend that it sucked, and we'll be right back to 0.
Yeah, right, what he said. And listen, be sure to tune in for our next podcast.
So, Ray, tell us what's coming up on our next episode.
Oh, well, we have a really exciting show lined up for our next episode, and just in time for Halloween.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
We
I'm
will be
scared.
having
I'm scared.
Calm down. We will be having an in-studio seance where we will attempt to contact the late Abbott and Costello to find out who was actually on first. And Marcy Campbell, who majored in basket weaving, will weave a basket for us right here in our studio. I'll tell you, I'm on the edge of my seat I'm on the edge of my seat with apprehension.
That sounds really exciting. I can't wait for that. Wow. Oh, most importantly, check out our ebook, The Idiot's Guide to How to Launch a Podcast, with our interactive segment where you can question Ray.
That's right, you're a resident idiot. Hey.
It's time to get back to the main topic of today, the spiciness of mayonnaise. Ray, what do you think about the...
Thanks for listening to our show, and thank you to freesounds.org and Gottlieb, Audio Mirage, Plastabrain, Cognito Perceptu, FK Prod, Mirage Taser, Shadow Wisp, D-Boss, Viku Seru, Intra Environmental Sound Project, Julian Nicholas, Carmelo Mike, G Kill Hour, 140178 Sound, CMU Sound Design, Alan Mchi, Der Super Anton, Eric H2000, Bulbastray, FK Phantom, Ultra Dust, Ada Records, Stuart Colborn, DeBroid, Cubidup, GJ, Syntax Seed, Inspector J, Astounded, Madge 061785, Just Invoke, Short Record, Lorenzo Sue, and I'm Mackenzie. CreativeCommons.org/licenses/by/3.0/legal code.